Spoilers for Brand New Day in 3, 2, 1. Sadie Sink is Jean Grey. What? Who saw this coming? Definitely not me. Shathra? Who? Rachel Summers coming in before Jean Grey? What? Are we serious right now? Are we joking? That makes no sense at all. The Spider Queen? Who? No key, the Spider Queen would not actually be that bad of a villain here, but even still, who? Like, it was mind-boggling, the amount of people who said, no, they're just faking it, they're just trying to promote Jean Grey, and it's not really Jean Grey, it's someone. Oh, it was obvious. She was confirmed for Secret Wars. Spider-Man's not even confirmed for Secret Wars yet, but she was? What? Are we joking? She looks like Jean Grey! But she was gonna be some random person? Mayday Parker? Again, what? Are we joking? Why are we so dumb right now? The real MJ, Mary Jane Watson? That was possible. I'd say out of all these, that was the most likely. But no, it was obviously gonna be Jean Grey from the start. No ifs, no buts, no coconuts. Now that that's out of the way, we have a dilemma. Sadie Sink portrayed Jean Grey really well-ish. We'll get to that in a second. But that's not the issue, right? Her acting was 10 out of 10 peak cinema. But is this character Jean Grey? There are some similarities with her having an older sister who died. This is true. And a death activated her powers, which in this sense, it just enhanced her powers. So that's also true. Her origin is not really the issue, because again, comic books has to be perfectly comic accurate. No, it doesn't! People can make up things as long as it fulfills the story and it's not some complete nonsense. They can take the element of a comic book and make it fit the universe that they see fit, as long as it fits the universe and it's not a complete departure of the character. Which actually, according to comic books, have you even read a comic book? I haven't. And I think this is peak. The comic book I have read is Kraven's Last Hunt, which I think is what they'll do for the next Spider-Man film, and they really should. Mind-boggling, the amount of people that think, this is not a good casting. Like, what? Her acting was peak! However, there is a dilemma. It has nothing to do with her character, because again, Jean Grey makes sense, right? She has mind powers, and she shows that she's emotionally, distraught. This makes sense for her character. However, there is an issue here. The Sadie Sink dilemma, or the Jean Grey dilemma, is that she's an actual terrorist. I'm not even joking. She was moving like the Green Goblin in this film. It's ridiculous. Now, while she wasn't murking everyone she saw, and she tried to keep people alive, you saw that she was just injuring people instead of killing them, except for that one guy, and we'll get to him later. But for the most part, she was just trying to find her sister, and she didn't really want to hurt anybody. But the amount of mind control she did in this film. Oh, she possessed someone, drove a tank through the city, injuring people, crashing into things, causing so much property damage, actual terrorism, that breaks in through a facility, injures more people, that blows that facility up. Are we joking? Right there alone, she committed so many crimes. Oh, then we go on later when she possesses Scorpion. Again, that's more crimes. Even Scorpion didn't even commit these crimes. Now again, it's subjectively justified, because to her, this is the government, even though that the DOSDC William Metzer guy, they were trying to find him, probably arrest his ass for doing all these illegal experiments. But she's out here causing all this terror? Oh, then she starts messing with the homeboy Spider-Man? Are we joking? She literally possessed MJ and pretended to be her, and that she remembered him true love's kiss? Are we joking? This is Green Goblin level of behavior right here. But she's supposed to be Jean Grey? Causing all this terror? Oh, hell nah. Oh, then she possesses a guy and makes him walk in front of a car? Are we joking? What made her think that this was a good idea? She did not need to do that. But then we get to the third act, where she releases her Mind Storm. Now again, she was being illegally experimented on, so subjectively justifiable. However, she freezes the whole square kilometer around the building. What? She freezes people, which causes cars to crash. This probably led to a few deaths somewhere, definitely a lot of injuries. She was about to murk Metzger, which makes sense. He's the only deserving guy that deserves to die. But then this is where the dilemma begins. Spider-Man is peak Spider-Man here because he forgives her for everything. With "you have me," after she toyed with him the whole film, tried to kill him, it seemed, during that last fight, and he's like, "Oh, it's okay." But again, it's why would he do this? Because he's Spider-Man, because he's the GOAT. Remember, he did this exact same thing in No Way Home with the villains. The whole point is that Jean Grey should have been arrested. That's the dilemma. She should not have been able to walk free. Now, Secret Wars, right? She can walk free after Secret Wars. She proves herself as a hero. The universe resets. That's all right. That's okay. But after this movie, he just says, "You need to run." He was going to let her go. Now, at this point, he probably knows that she's probably done with committing crimes. And we know that she will become a hero later on. But the government doesn't know this. The cops don't know this. New York doesn't know this. And she's just allowed to walk free? Are we serious right now? Are we joking? She's just going to walk free? What? Now, granted, she did save Spider-Man, so there's that. She kind of redeemed herself. But even still, she did all these bad things and one good deed offsets everything? I don't think so. Except for that part where she wasn't arrested, or at least she probably was being looked for. So maybe they were looking for her, but she just ran away. Okay, maybe. Punisher would not have tried to kill her after what Peter sacrificed himself for her. He would not have done that. Because he wants to save Spider-Man. She's an actual terrorist in this film, and she just walks away? Like what? Obviously a little depressed, going upstate New York. I wonder why. Yeah, Charles Xavier, you need to get her in check. After everything she's done. She has potential to be a hero. But again, this movie is 10 out of 10 peak fiction. Do not let trolls on the internet try to tell you otherwise. This is the best Spider-Man, if not the best movie, story-wise, of all time. So that's the Sadie Sink dilemma. She should have been arrested. She did all these terroristic actions, and she just gets to walk free? Like what? I don't know, but hopefully in the X-Men film, they touch on this, on Secret Wars, because she is confirmed to be in that. Again, Shathra, who? Making up all these lies? There's only ever going to be one person she was going to play. So maybe in the Secret Wars, an X-Men film, maybe, just maybe, she will become more of a hero and redeem herself. Which is good. But in this movie, she should have been arrested. Enough said.